Dauntless Stark.
Everybody, welcome back to another episode of Prey. I know you're excited for more content, as am I, so let's just sink our teeth in, shall we? I've been saying it for a while now, and I do apologize, but I do think this is the final episode of Prey. We have no more side content that I want to do. This is an ending. This is... not done yet. This is reusable. I'm not getting done, and I don't care. Let's just quickly look up how long I have to wait for incapacitating doll. Prey, incapacitating doll. Wait for further instructions. How long? Okay, that's not it. No, hold on. Down lamp support. Use the straw. Use the gun. Neuromod division. On the circuits procedure plus harness. Yep, already did that. Can play. It's not the briefing joy doesn't affect anything. After you unique way of handle doll, the incapacitate doll objective will go on until you complete the Repo Man. Which is done. So I'm gonna do a hard save here, I guess. Nope. A hard save? I would like it to be like, we're ready to go, Morgan. I wonder if it's tied to how many times you enter and leave an area. Let's check up on the lady in here real quick, since I haven't really done that in a while, so. Oh my god.
System alert. Repairs needed. Please contact a qualified engineer.
Oh, it sucks. I don't know if I could have done anything about that. Right. The fuck? Be gone. I have a shit ton of QB and stuff, so. Alright, I do want to wait for the confirmation, like, hey, you've waited long enough.
System alert. Repairs needed.
So, like, I'm just gonna look up one more time. After you're done, repo man. How long? Does not have a specific timer for receiving further instructions. Waiting for E-way help? Did I fuck up because there's nothing to progress in the game? Wait for Dahl to contact you for the ship. Never happens. I finished the game in the following ways. Blah, 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 blah. Bugs making you miss objectives. After you can pass Dahl, you should get the objective says and take to the medbay, come pick them up. Then you've got the neuro division, take them all out. After that, say for him to contact you. Should contact you, you choose to blow. Got you. Got you. Okay, so it is something I just have to continue on for. Okay, I've never done that, so.
Operator approach. Repairs needed. Please contact a qualified engineer.
Brother. Brother.
I promised you my arming cape. All I ask is you hear me out first. And you can blow Talos I to pieces if that's what you think is best. I don't think you'll do it. I know. Because I used to think we couldn't be trusted to play with fire without burning the house down. But you convinced me. You showed me anything was possible, even if the price was steep. That part of you is still in there. We can make history, Morgan. Not those leeches on the TranStar board of directors, not Mom and Dad. You and I. Just like we planned. We've got the data to confirm what you suspected. And Carl is broadcasting a neural signal. A secret message reaching to the stars. What I want to know is what is the message? And who is listening to it? I think you know. Ever since we first tested the Typhon neuromods, you've known. This fabrication plan is for the null-wave device prototype you conceived. It will hijack the Carl signal and use it to deliver a massive shock to every Typhon organism at once. Take it.
Okay, so my voice is obviously familiar. Probably sound more tired than usual. It's been never-ending, setting up the rooms and protocols to test the new mods. The risk is substantial, but if we succeed, copying neural networks from the Typhon onto human minds is going to change everything. So, I'm putting myself in the sim. I've done everything I can to make sure I don't wind up lobotomized. One last safety measure. Let me introduce October. Say hello. Hello, Dr. Yu. October will help you remember what you're supposed to do if things go sideways. Once testing starts, there's no going back. When they uninstall the mods and reset the test, it'll rewind me. I'll forget everything. Theoretically, they could keep me reliving the same day over and over, and I'd never know. If you're listening to this, that's probably what happened. It also means I don't know if I can trust my own brother. Alex won't like what I have to say next. I've started plans for a prototype null wave strong enough to kill every Typhon on Talos I. I hit a copy
Oh my god, can the fucking talking stop?
Tower by the scary chair. You know the one I'm talking about. Alex agreed to explore the idea, but I know my brother. First sign of trouble, he'd rather blow it all up and blame someone else. So you're probably on your own. There's a lot at stake here. Too late to stick our heads in the sand. You know what to do.
Okay, now I'm gonna listen to this one, and then I'm gonna fucking redo everything.
Well, here we are.
Does he
Hopefully
die?
you'll never have to listen to this recording, but if you do, then something unfortunate's happened to me. I suspect you've seen enough by now to abandon the notion of destroying Talos I. I've always been the one who thought we couldn't be trusted to play with fire without burning the house down. But you convinced me that we could do anything we imagined, no matter how ridiculous. I hope you still believe that. If not, then I'm glad I died before seeing my brother succumb to pessimism. We have the data to confirm what you suspected. The coral is broadcasting a neural signal, a secret message reaching out to the stars. What I want to know is what is the message, and who is listening to it. I have a feeling you already know. I'm carrying a fabrication plan for the
Whoa.
prototype null-wave device you conceived. Make one, then place it at the heart of the coral. We'll hijack the coral's signal and use it to deliver a massive shock to every Typhon organism at once. Good luck, Morgan. I just regret I won't be at your side to see it happen.
Okay. A lot of talking done. What happens if I do this? Since I'm going to reload it anyway. I get an achievement. That's funny. Alright, let's just quick load. You get an achievement for killing Alex. That's pretty funny. It's called Push the Fat Guy. It's kind of... Alright. So, let's do this now without the fucking talking in my ear.
I promised you my arming cape. All I ask is you hear me out first. And you can blow Talos I to pieces if that's what you think is best. I don't think you'll do it. I know. Because I used to think we couldn't be trusted to play with fire without burning the house down. But you convinced me. You showed me anything was possible, even if the price was steep. That part of you is still in there. We can make history, Morgan. Not those
I am recording, right? Okay, good.
leeches on the transit.
Dude, am I still like not... Okay, the avatar is talking. It's just janky.
Our board
as
of
fuck.
directors, not mom and dad. You and I. Just like we planned. We've got the data to confirm what you suspected. The coral is broadcasting a neural signal. A secret message reaching to the stars. What I want to know is what is the message? And who is listening to it? I think you know. Ever since we first tested the Typhon neuromods, you've known. This fabrication plan is for the null-wave device prototype you conceived. It will hijack the coral signal and use it to deliver a massive shock to every Typhon organism at once. Take it. And the arming key, like I What? Morgan!
Yeah, this shit's sick. A giant fucking like the hive mind. Okay, and he gets knocked unconscious. Can you grab him? I think you can carry. And you put him back in here, right? Yeah, here we go. Perfect.
Morgan, thank you for what you did. You you've left me to die. It's more important than ever now that we finish this the right way. Take care of the null-wave device. I'll head for the bridge as soon as I catch my breath.
Hold on, I don't want to blow the ship up. Yeah. I mean, I can quick save, and so I can get both. Okay, fabricator. Purple. Nothing here. Ironically, though, there's probably one in here, though.
Morgan, you anticipated the kind of appeal Alex would make. Sibling bonds. History. You programmed me to refute him point by point. However, we can skip that. A Typhon the size of a skyscraper is currently eating Talos I for lunch. Ergo, Alex is wrong. Destroy the station. Just as you planned. The blast will take the monster down with it.
Destroy the station? But didn't you hear him? The null wave. Alex is correct. It could work and preserve what we have learned here. We have to try.
Eatway, look at the alien outside the station.
Of course it's a risk, but we've seen the generator work. To destroy all this, to murder a species, and the research lost. It's...
Manuel is right, Morgan. We can't let these things get back to Earth, even if one of them hit Earthside.
Morgan, please. Destroying the station should be the last option, not the first.
Bro. Why is this such a pain in the ass? Fuck, dude, why?
More specimens required. Research complete.
Why do I have to scan this 3 times? Well, I'm gonna save now here. Because if there's time, then I'll try to get to both endings.
Repairs needed.
Hi, Morgan.
You still pissed at me?
What the hell is that thing out there?
Who knows? Oh my god, no. Okay, okay.
The heart of the coral is in psychotronics, in the original containment cylinder.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Placing the null-wave device there will override the entire coral network with our own signal. Use your psychoscope to locate the exact spot.
Psychotronics.
If the idea hasn't occurred to you, I'm sure it will eventually. Don't do it. I can't predict what would happen if you scan the apex, but all my models point to suffering.
Stupid fucking voltaic. I immediately forget how to. Oh, psychotronics is so confusing. That's right, you go through the bathrooms. A Weaver?
Scanning. Neuroimaging shows your mental impulses. That should help you concentrate. Should I change position?
Calm down. You're still here? Why?
I seen one of the other volunteers come through here. A big guy. Bastard wouldn't let me out. Now I'm glad he didn't. Watched him bash some poor sucker's head.
Morgan, January was right. It was not you. But keep hearing your voice. And my father's voice. And it was not you. I know. You saved me because you wanted to. That is not the same person on the recording. Something's changed. I need to see that. I'm better now. I'll do what I can to get us off the station alive, but that log is coming with me. If you truly want forgiveness, you'll help me get it to where it belongs. No matter what that means for you and TranStar.
Here we are.
Microgravity detected.
Kill them. Adrenaline. And another dose of Morgan's cell lines. Do it. That should do it. Come to the bridge. We can finish this thing once and for all.
Assume Alex's plan succeeds. Then what? You're taking a massive gamble that there aren't more predators like the Typhon. In the history of the universe, humans have only recently become self-aware. Yet you're going to kick the door open on a much wider and older cosmic ecology. One that feeds on consciousness. These are shark-infested waters. Alex believes we can be the bigger shark. But what if we're just poor swimmers, and now there's blood in the water?
That is called nihilism. And we don't believe in that. I wish I was alone from you. Yeah, no, you can just do what you want. I'm good. Fuck you, bitch. Let's fucking go.
Microgravity detected.
Come on, bitch. We gotta go.
Morgan, Igwe, what's the update on our patient?
Commander Dahl is making a speedy recovery, and we are making our way to the shuttle bay. I've informed him of the threat to the station.
Fine, Morgan, I'll meet you in the shuttle bay.
You're a machine. An ill-conceived one.
Morgan.
Your operators locked me out of the comm terminal. We need to link up to the null wave device if we're gonna get that signal off before it's too late.
Consider the risk. Alex's plan, if it works, is only a short-term solution. None of us has the right to endanger every life on Earth.
If anyone's playing God here, it's you. Your lunatic plan denies everyone a birthright to the stars.
You know how neuromods are made. The demand will only increase. In the future Alex envisions, many will die for the benefit of a privileged few.
I'm not arguing with a glorified desktop. Kill it, Morgan.
Sorry, Morgan. I won't relinquish control of the terminal. You'll have to destroy me. Which means you will be destroying yourself.
Fine. I'll do it myself.
I'm sorry, Morgan. I didn't want to harm your brother. The directives you gave me require I do everything in my power to ensure you destroy Talos I and all the Typhon. Detonating the station safeguards the Earth, and perhaps provides a small measure of reparation. I won't relinquish control of the terminal. If you want to activate the null wave, you'll have to kill me.
What if I just throw an EMP at him?
Morgan,
Also, let me
Igwe,
finish this.
what's the update on our patient?
Commander Dahl is making a speedy recovery, and we are making our way to the shuttle bay. I've informed him of the threat to the station, and...
Fine, Morgan, I'll meet you in the shuttle bay.
What the hell have you done?
I simply acted on Morgan's...
Shit. You made the right choice.
Oh, he just dies.
The terminal's linked up again. You should only take a few seconds for...
I completed the game without killing any humans. Cool. Whoa.
What is a neuromod? Well, it's both an easy answer and a complicated one at the same time. It is the future, today. More importantly, our past, today. This is the work TranStar does. Every employee working together. It's immortality. And it is beautiful.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm very happy with that. I'm got like the good guy ending, and on Nightmare too, which I think is really, you know, good job. Me pat myself on the back. Prey is like a 9 out of 10. Like, obviously, Prey is phenomenal. There is no game that has the amount of options and quality to play like as Prey. You know? The dismantling of everything, the breaking all like the trash down for components, and you can use those components to craft, and crafting is actually really important and actually vital to the game, unlike a game where like Elden Ring, where like crafting doesn't really do anything. Is phenomenal, and it's so sad that we don't have like a sequel or anything else like this game. Oh Jesus. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by what I'm watching. People really want a prequel. So I know Prey started out as a completely different series, and then they were like, we're making another Prey game, and people were like, oh cool. And then there was like a teaser trailer, and then this game came out, and it was completely different from the original Prey. So people were originally like off-put by it, but I think the moment people played it, they were like, oh my god, this game's fucking awesome. A Weaver? Oh, that's how that happens. It's Weavers that do it. All right. There's nothing much I haven't already said. The game's fucking amazing, but we're not done yet. This was teased forever ago when I got the bad ending before.
It's finished. How did it do?
Activation of the mirror neurons is promising. Empathy quotient shows to be exceptionally high.
It probably thinks it was dreaming, that nothing mattered.
You're assuming it thinks like us.
Its life depends on it. Ours too. It all comes down to the choices it made.
It saved me from the cargo container. I would have suffocated otherwise, and later it recovered the Leitner connectomes. They were of no practical use, except that they were deeply meaningful to me. It installed multiple Typhon-based neuromods. It could mean an instinctive return to its own
I
kind.
installed 3, motherfucker.
An attempt to integrate its dual natures. But its most surprising act was sparing Da. While perhaps for purely selfish reasons, this, at least in principle, enabled others to escape Talos I.
Michaela.
I would have died without my medication. That wasn't easy. That says a lot, I think, about its heart. Can I say that it has a heart? It also found my father's records. And then, I did not expect this, but it let me listen to them. Despite the self-incriminating content, it was willing to make itself vulnerable. Then, there was the man in psychotronics, Ingram. It let him go. Was that mercy?
Would you let it live?
Yes.
In the most empathetic way possible.
Sarah,
awesome.
you're next.
The situation in the cargo bay was bad. None of us would have survived without its help.
Meaning
and it destroyed
I
a
did
large
everything
number
good.
of Typhon across the station. That has to be a good sign. Further, it thwarted Dar's attempt to use us as hostages. If it were one of my officers, I would give it a commendation.
Danielle, what do you say?
It found me. It didn't need to, but it did. By then, it had already stopped Volunteer 37. Hard to say why. A lot of humans controlled by the Typhon ended up dead. Not that it was easy to avoid, but I think it's worth the risk.
In the end, it chose to activate the null wave device. Why? To preserve the Typhon technology? We can't really know what its motives were for anything it did.
But we have to make a choice. You can hear us, can't you? Here. I want to show you something. What you experienced was a reconstruction based on Morgan's memories. This is the world today. We spent years trying to put what you can do into us. We never tried putting what we can do into you. Until now. You're the bridge between our species. I need to know if you see us. I mean, really see us. Take my hand if you do.
Obviously, we're gonna take the hand, but like, this ending is the reason why people have been wanting a sequel or like a prequel or a sequel the entire time. Is this ending right here? Especially the Alex's hand thing. A prequel, you're like Morgan, you're like a Typhon Morgan hybrid, and you help take back the Earth or whatever. Like, dude, why is this not a thing?
We're gonna shake things up, like old times.
There we go. Okay, I think it's a little just like, and you're done. 19 hours, pretty much on the dot. Okay, hard. Oh, I guess it wasn't on Nightmare. Hard. Huh. Did I lower it? I don't remember doing that. Sorry. Weapon degradation, that sounds like it would be awful. Oxygen, not really a problem. Trauma, a lot of fun in my opinion. Annoying, but a lot of fun. Rounding up 20 hours. 20 humans rescued, 0 killed. Let's go. Neuromods, 133. That's a fucking lot. Human abilities. So yeah, Typhon powers 3. Is that a lot? That was mimic, so I can get into all the tight spaces, and then regen. So I guess just cut out regen, and then you're good to go. Those are literally the only Typhon powers you need. And then we're back here, and we tried playing the DLC on stream. Didn't really go so well. I'm not a fan of it. It's such a shame because the idea is a lot of fun. It's a roguelike, basically. You go through it, you die, the shit you find carries over. It's just, they don't do it in a very particularly enjoyable way, in my opinion, which kind of sucks. You're forced to run through it, but it plays like Prey, so you want to just take it slow and find everything and explore. But Moon Crash, it forces you to move fast, and it's not a lot of fun. But this base game, dude, phenomenal. Cannot praise this game enough. This game is almost a 10 out of 10. You know, it is like the easiest 9 out of 10 in the fucking world. I'm so happy that I got it done. We're going to be starting Lords of the Fallen next, a game that is very divisive, but it has gotten through several updates, so I'm curious to see what it's like. I don't know anything about that game, so unlike this game, where like I played this game a few times in the past, and the DLC, there was a lot I actually didn't remember, which I was shocked with. There was a lot that I didn't remember, so that's nice. But Lords of the Fallen, I know maybe like the first 5 minutes of the game, and that's it. So thank you, everybody, for watching. Hope you had a wonderful time. Until next time we meet, hope you all have a fucking day. Peace.